Well, the pink is blocking off the right-hand half of the table for Tom Ford, so because of that, you will see him attempt this straightish long red to the left corner. Slightly hampered by the yellow, and it can just prohibit you from striking the ball cleanly sometimes. That's the nightmare outcome for Tom Ford. He's left a very makeable red to the right corner with a good angle. Kyren to get position on the black from. Whenever you play those, the hampering ball is always in your mind a little.
Well, plenty already to go at here for Wilson. Lots of reds in play. It's interesting, he has scored heavily this season. He's made 40 centuries. He's second, actually, only to Judd Trump. But I think he would regard it as a disappointing campaign in terms of results. It just goes to show you that, you know, you can play well and still come out the wrong side in matches. That semi-final in Germany last weekend, he's first in a ranking event all season.
No.
Straight away playing to get the black back on its spot and try and get something moving here. Made 75, of course, in frame one.
Had a lovely angle on the black there to go into the pack of reds, but when you have 4 or 5 reds in open play, you'd always want to play for those first, because you're leaving a lot of points on the table if the pack opener doesn't work out for you. And has good control of the cue ball now. He's right in good position.
70. $20. 25.
The red above the black at the bottom of the group there will pot into the same pocket as the black. He may leave an angle on it to bring further reds into play.
$30. 30.
Well, that's 5 reds, 5 blacks.
40.
Well, I was very fortunate to get to commentate on his Crucible maximum last year in the World Championship. That's a special moment for him to join that very elite club. Although, of course, the man on the other table, Mark Selby, took half the money, didn't he? Making one in the final, first ever in a world final. That was one of the great moments as well of last season. But Kyren's always got that to watch back.
Well, that's worked out quite nicely. He's on a red to the left centre. Screw back for the black again. And the fact that he played for the black previously there and not the pink tells me he does have eyes on the maximum here.
Made 4 in his career. There's no specific prize, but it's always a feather in your cap, and as I say, it's always there, isn't it? It's always there to watch back. Just passed, actually, last week, the 40th anniversary of Kirk Stevens making the first one at the Masters, which is still such a dazzling break to watch back 4 decades on.
Now he really is in A1 position. This has to be classed as a wonderful chance
57.
to achieve snooker's ultimate break-building feat.
Yeah, because we had 2 at the Masters this year, Ding Junhui and Mark Allen. 196 now on the official list of 147 breaks in competition. Seven of those have been made this season. Two more pots to secure the frame.
The red along the top cushion I don't think will cause Kyren a problem, but the red that's close to that left-hand side cushion just could.
Of course, a lot of matches, a lot of frames played in the Championship League, but we've not actually had a maximum in this tournament
80.
for 3 years. Stuart Bingham in 2021 in January, so it was just over 3 years ago was the last.
80.
And as a player, you always think about when are you going to play for the awkward ball. Do you leave it till last? When do you play for it? Quite often it's dictated by a positional shot that you may play quite wrongly for the black. You might think, well, this is my chance now to play for the awkward ball.
$96.
Now, he's finished on a black in such a way here as for me to play for the awkward red now. I'd certainly consider it. Well, decided to leave a difficult red till last. Now he must get a good angle on the black here. Straight is no good. Well, it's okay, but he's left himself a little bit to do. Well, controlled the cue ball there and the pace of it beautifully. Now, anything but dead straight on this red. Doesn't want to leave himself too close to the side cushion, because that cue ball is going to have to start to travel now from the black to the yellow. Needs a good angle on the black.
Seven more pots needed. He's looked so confident making these so far, but now the real pressure growing as he gets towards the real business end of this break. This is another big shot. Oh, and he's played it well. So Kyren Wilson needs the colours for a maximum.
Oh, big question is, as Tom Ford, I'm sure, is willing Kyren Wilson to make this maximum. How straight is Kyren on the yellow? The straighter the better. He can just hold for the green. Oh, well. Okay, there's a little bit of an angle on it, so for me, he's going to have to play the cue ball off the bulk cushion and back down for the green here.
He looks so cool, hasn't he, taking these? He really has. perfect number for a snooker player. Alex Siggins, actually, the great Alex Siggins, he once released a record called 147. That's my idea of heaven. And it's true for players, that's the magic number. And Kyren Wilson's 3 pots away.
$134.
What a break it's been. Beautifully controlled. Superb from Kyren Wilson, his 5th competitive maximum break. There's the handshake from Tom Ford. He looked so cool as he made it. It's the 197th official maximum. We're moving towards 200, and with this standard, it won't take long. Kyren Wilson with the 147 leads 2-1.